1 year ago, I tried using Linux for the first time. I was a complete noob. Fast forward a bunch of rage quits, config files, blue screens, black screens. I'd like to think that I picked up some computer knowledge along the way, and this strange website will let me put it to the test. All I know that it's a puzzle game that can only be beat by knowing your way around Linux and the terminal. You start at level 0 and try to beat or finish it. Finishing a level results in information on how to start the next level. Level 0. Here we go. The goal of this level is for you to log into the game using SSH. Oh, that's the first level. The host to which you need to connect is Bandit Labs on port this. I know that SSH lets you go into another computer over like Wi-Fi. To enable SSH, go to Settings, Apps, Optional Features, and install OpenSSH Client. Okay, Settings, Apps. There aren't optional features here. Oh, it's Windows Settings System Optional Features. Optional features, and I look for SSH. So I think it's already enabled. You can start an SSH session in your command prompt by executing SSH user at machine, and you'll be prompted to enter your password. You can create a Windows terminal profile. What? Wait, level 0 is already this hard? I should type in SSH and enter. SSH, enter. It shows me the usage. Okay, that's a bunch of usage. Oh, okay, so somebody has to set up a server which then can be SSH'd into. So essentially I'm joining this website's server to play this game. Okay, he does SSH. This is the like IP thing, which is this, I think. So let's do SSH, boom. Then to give the port, I can do -P and port number, and the port is this. No way this works first try. Are you sure you want to continue connecting? Yes, no. Yes. Okay, I see Bandit here. You're trying to log into this SSH server on port this with a username that does not match the Bandit game. Should I be worried about this? I guess not. It's asking for the password. Wait, it has the username here. So I probably should have typed the username somewhere. Can I abort this? Maybe Control C? Okay, we're back. So I type in this. Maybe there's a flag for entering the username. SSH, choose username. SSH-L Tommy. So I do -L. Boom. Does that work? Okay, there's no more error message. And the password is also Bandit0. Enjoy your stay. And this changed to Bandit0 at Bandit, which means we're inside. Beautiful. So let's move on to level 1. The password for the next level is stored in a file called readme located in the home directory. Use this password to log into Bandit1 using SSH. Whenever you find a password for a level, use SSH on port this to log into that level and continue the game. How is this a beginner game? Commands you may need to solve this level: ls cd cat file du find. I'm not sure what du is. I've heard about these before. Du estimate file space usage. Let's do this step by step. So I need to find a readme file in the home directory. Let's do ls, which will essentially list all the folders where I am. Oh, there's readme. Cat readme. Should open this. Boom. Congratulations on your first steps into the Bandit game. The password you're looking for is okay, that was easy. Use this password to log into Bandit1 using SSH. How to log into another user with SSH. SSH host -L username. So is it going to be the same command as before and then replace username with Bandit1? SSH could not resolve hostname host. Temporary failure in name resolution. Let's try it again, I guess. If you want to log into the server as account X, just ask SSH to do so. SSH X at my server. SSH bandit1 at, and the server was here in level 0. And do I also tell it the port maybe? 2220. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. And then for the password, I yoink this one. Oh, enjoy your stay. That's level 1 complete. Level 2. I do a lot of challenges like this where I have to solve problems I haven't encountered before. So while I'm trying to solve level 2, I want to tell you about how you can turn into a better problem solver with Brilliant, the sponsor of this video. Brilliant helps you excel in math and computer science with visual, interactive problem solving and personalized practice. I've been taking their algorithmic thinking course for 10 minutes every day, and what I love is that on Brilliant, I don't just memorize formulas. I get hands-on with concepts until they make sense. Brilliant has a perfect mix of interactive problems, motivating challenges, and encouragement to keep you moving forward, which means you'll build genuine understanding and reach serious learning goals. It starts you just at the right level based on your background, designs practice sets, personalized optimized for you and helps you advance at your own ideal pace. Their platform is crafted by an award-winning team of teachers, researchers, and professionals from MIT, Harvard, Stanford, Google, and more. So to learn for free on Brilliant for a full 30 days, go to brilliant.org/bog, scan the QR code on screen, or click the link in the description. Brilliant's also giving my viewers 20% off an annual premium subscription, which gives you unlimited daily access to everything on Brilliant. I'm really glad they agreed to sponsor this video. Their platform is amazing. Okay, back to the test. The password for the next level is stored in a file called located in the home directory. Okay, so it's in the same place. So I do ls, it's dash, then I do cat dash, boom. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Because dash gives like a parameter to a command. So wait, let's stop this from happening. So the full location is the squiggly line, which is the home folder /dash. And then I do cat, boom. Ha, got him. That's the password. Okay, the hardest part so far was using SSH. So now I do bandit2 instead of bandit1 and then paste in the password. Bingo, enjoy your stay. Okay, so that's how the game works. Level 3. The password for this next level is stored in a file called -- spaces in this file name -- located in the home directory. Wait, so now I do ls, enter, spaces in this file name. Wait, what? Oh, the entire file. This is how it's called. You need to quote the directory name. So change directory into magical island. And so I need to do cat and spaces in this file name. End quote. Boom. Okay, never mind. Maybe I have to also specify the full path. So squiggly line / enter. Okay, yes, level 4. Password for the next level is stored in a hidden file in the in here directory. I think I know how to do this one. So I do ls. It shows that there's an in here folder. Then I go into that folder. So cd in here means change directory. And then I do ls-a to list all the files. And I think the file is named ... hiding from you. Okay, so if I do cat, then this location / and then tab, it autofills hiding from you. Beautiful. That's the password. Okay, this game is pretty fun so far. Level 5. The password for the next level is stored in the only human readable file in the in here directory. So for this, I will have to look at file permissions. Okay, let's go to in here again, then ls-a. There are a bunch of files. How do I find out which one is readable? What if I try to like cat, then / in here and file number 2? Oh, can I open multiple files with the cat command? I can do head -10,000, file 1, file 2, file 3. Head -10,000. And then wait, there's a way to like specify all files inside of a folder without writing the path for each one individually. I'm pretty sure it's the snowflake. So if I go to this path and instead of file 1, I just do snowflake, boom. And file 7 is human readable. This one was a little more tricky. Level 6. The password in the next level is stored in a file somewhere under the in here directory and has all of the following properties. Human readable, this much bytes in size, not executable. So I have to find a way to filter the files by these parameters. Okay, let's go into the in here directory again. ls, there's 17 files. What does the file command do? Determines file type. And what does the find command do? Search for files in a directory hierarchy. So can I specify the size of the file? Yes, I can. File uses less than, more than, or exactly n units of space rounding up. B for 512 byte blocks. C for bytes. So can I just do find -b 1033? Oh, it was -c. Whoops. Unknown predicate -c. Find command terminal tutorial. Oh, you have to tell it where you want to find things. So maybe I go back to my home directory, find, and this in here. Okay, if I do just this, it should display every single file, and it does. There were a bunch of hidden files as well, because they have the like dot in front of it. It means it's hidden. ls-al snowflake displays size of all files, including hidden files in the current directory. Oh, so maybe I didn't even have to use find. I should have just done this. Boom. So now among all of these, I need to find the one that's 1033 bytes. Maybe there's an easy way to filter out output from the command. I know that the grep exists. It's a command used for searching and matching text patterns in files. So what if I do 1033 like this? Oh, okay. bandit5.file2. I think that's it. The password is inside of file 2. Okay, I'm proud of this, not gonna lie. So now I do cat.file2. Boom. No such file or directory. What do you mean? It's right here. Oh, so it's inside one of these maybe in here folders, and then it's file 2 in those those folders. So wait, how do I now know which folder this file to is inside? Wait, I know. So I do this, but instead of grep, I put whatever this command does inside of like a folder. Isn't it like this arrow? The syntax is command file name. And at the beginning, this test told me to put things in the temporary folder. So, okay, I think I got this. So whatever's inside this command, I do this, and I do /tmp/ and then whatever I want, I guess. Good evening. So this is going to be the folder name, and then question 5 answer.txt. Does that work? Oh, no such file or directory. Whoa, wait. So I have to first create good evening inside of tmp, right? So I go inside of /tmp, boom, then mkdir to make a folder, good evening. Now if I go back to in here and then redo this command, I think it will work. Boom. Okay, it says nothing, which means it worked. Then I want to open this text file and search through it. So can I do vim? Oh, yes, I can. Then I search for 1033, which is right here. It is file 2, and it's inside of maybe in here 07. So then I cd maybe in here 07, enter, and then cat.file2. Boom. Now that was professional. If you're confused about how I know how to use Vim, well, I did a Vim experience video where I learned how to use it. Level 7. The password for the next level is stored somewhere on the server and has all of the following properties. Owned by user bandit7, owned by group bandit6, 33 bytes in size. Stored somewhere on the server. Okay. Wait, I immediately forgot the command for listing everything. I did ls-al snowflake. That's embarrassing. Oh my god, I just forgot. No way. You can't be serious. ls-al snowflake. ls-al snowflake. No, don't lag. I will forget again. Client loop send disconnect. Connection reset. Huh? Okay, we're inside. Now I do ls-la. Boom. Cannot access snowflake. No such file or directory. Yeah, it's ls-al. Oh, -al. ls-al snowflake. No such file or directory. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Owned by user bandit7. Maybe this time I have to use the find command. Linux filter files by who owns them. Find some path -type file printf. Okay, what is that? Finds printf option is very powerful. In this case, I tell it to print the username and the relative path separated by a slash. Okay, you know what? Let's just yoink this. Okay, so I think I just paste this command like here, then replace this directory with just the slash, so it will search my entire computer. I'm not sure what this entire thing is doing, nor what this is doing. This will print the file name, I think. Or no, the user maybe? %u, maybe that's the user. But if I just enter, see what happens? Fatal cannot redirect to root, permission denied. Okay, so I can't search the slash folder. Can I search the home folder? Fatal cannot redirect to root, permission denied. Okay, well, I guess that's not how you do it. Oh, there's grep now in the commands you may need to solve this. Very interesting. I was ahead of the game in the previous question. What if I just do the good old ls-a? Boink, bash logout, bash rc profile. Okay. The password for the next level is stored somewhere on the server and has all the following properties. So surely I use the find command and then grep like in the previous one. Remind me what du is. Estimate file space usage. Oh, that's the one I needed to use all along. -b is bytes equivalent to something. So what if I just put in a random file like this, bash logout, and before I just put in du to just see what it does. It says 4, so maybe this is just 4 bytes, which means this works. How do I tell it to find files where du is 33? Find files by size Linux. Find .size 6. Oh, dot is the current directory. Locate all files under 10 kilobytes. Find .size 10k. If I remove the k, presumably it will not search for kilobytes, but just bytes. Find in the current directory size 10 and just 10. Wait, why did I do 10? Let's do 33. It still gives all of these ones. Oh, it's under 10 kilobytes. How do I do exactly? Find files exactly sized. Size 6m. So without a minus. If I do this, boom, 0 files. What if I cd ... which means just get out of the home folder one more time. Now I'm inside the root folder. And if I do the same thing, oh baby. Okay, so there's way too many. A bunch of permission denied files. Yeah, I definitely need need to narrow this down. So, okay, find in current directory, size 33. Let's do more parameters. User bandit7. I just do dash user username. Dash user. Let's put in bandit7. And then I also want group. Yeah, it's dash group. Okay, this is it. Here we go. Please one file. Oh. Yeah, I just got completely denied. What if I do a little sudo find? Boink. Sudo must be owned by UID and have the setup. Okay, what? Not optimal. Hide permission denied in find command. To suppress permission denied messages when using the find command, you can redirect the standard error stream to dev null. This discards all error messages, including permission denied errors. Okay, so do I just copy this and put it at the end? Nothing. So it was only error messages. What do you mean? User bandit7, group bandit6, size 33. Maybe it's not looking for bytes, M for megabytes, and G for gigabytes. Units like C for bytes. Oh, let's do a little C. Let's go. I don't know why this feels so satisfying. The password is here. So let's copy this. Cat, boom, enter, and there's the password. Insane. This game is actually interesting. Level 8, or maybe I should say level 7, because it's bandit 7 here inside of SSH. The password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt next to the word millionth. Okay, there are so many new commands. XD, data.txt. So, okay, let's just find data.txt then. Maybe it's already here. It is. So what if I do vim data.txt, and then inside of vim I just do backslash, and where's the word? Millionth. So if I search for this word, boom, there's the password. I feel like I should have definitely learned a new trick for this question, but I'm going to use what I have. Level 8. The password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt and is the only line of text that occurs only once. Well, I don't think vim is going to be enough now. Surely this is unique, right? Yeah. Unique command Linux. The unique command is a command line utility that reports or filters out the repeated lines in a file. Only output lines that are repeated in the input. I do dash D, but I want the opposite of this. Only output lines that are unique. Dash U. Okay, bingo. So I do unique, then forgot already. Dash U, and then data.txt. Boom. Oh, surely this whole thing isn't the password. Wait, what? There's no way. It's the only line of text that occurs only once. Oh wait, to remove duplicate lines from this file, we can use the command unique, and they just do unique and the file name, and then it outputs only unique lines. So maybe I didn't need this. Okay, it still gave a bunch of stuff. I definitely need to use this for sure. The C option prefixes each line with the number of occurrences, and then I just find where it says 1. Let's try dash C. Wait, they all say 1 except this one. This one says 2. Oh, there's another one that says 2. How does that make any sense? There's another one that says 2. I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly. The U option prints only unique lines. So yeah, that's what I did. Unique-u data.txt, and it displays all of the lines. The password is stored in the file data.txt and is the only line of text that occurs once. Huh? Doesn't make sense. Well, this command should only find lines of text that only appear once. Maybe it's counting the entire file as one piece of text instead of each of these being a separate line. Surely not. Helpful reading material, piping, and redirection. Oh, piping. That's with the vertical slash. I used that with grep before. Maybe because this file is read-only, that's why I can't do anything with it. So if I do cat, then data.txt, and then I send this, the output of the cat command, into a different place, which is /tmp/good evening /level 8. No such file or directory. Wait, didn't I create good evening before? Okay, let's go into /tmp, then mkdir gooder evening, boom, and then paste all of this again. No such file or directory. What do you mean? Oh, now it worked? What was I doing wrong before? Am I not seeing something? What's wrong with this command? /tmp/gooder evening /level 8 /tmp gooder evening. What? They're identical. Identical twins. Okay, so now I want to open this new file because now I can actually read it. Or instead of opening, let's use the unique command on the same file. Never mind. It still gives me everything. Why though? Can't I do this with grep somehow? Grep find only unique lines. Grep your pattern, your file, sort-u. This approach uses grep to filter lines based on a pattern, then pipes the output to sort-u, which sorts the lines and removes duplicates. I don't have a pattern that I'm looking for though. Oh, you have to use unique, but you have to like pipe it somehow. Why do you have to first sort the file to display unique lines? I'm not sure my brain understands this, but okay, let's try this. Oh, okay, whoa, why did this work, but what I did before didn't work? We got the password, but not the knowledge of how to obtain the password. Maybe I just don't know how unique works. Why do you have to sort it first? It's a utility to filter out or report repeated adjacent lines. Adjacent lines. It's only for lines that are next to each other. Okay. Level 9. The password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt in one of the few human readable strings, preceded by several equals characters. So surely I can just do this with Vim. Let's do Vim data.txt. Boom. And now if I just search for equal signs, it says password here. Okay, what? I got confused by the password, but here's another one. I'm pretty sure this has to be it because a bunch of equal signs and this is human readable. Does it work? Enjoy your stay. It does. Beautiful. Level 10. The password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt, which contains base 64 encoded data. I remember this from one of the CIA test videos I've done. Base 64 is a group of binary to text encoding schemes that transform binary data into a sequence. Okay. To perform decoding, we use the -d flag with the base 64 command. Okay, so I for sure want to decode this file. Yoink, right? Don't I? I don't know. What am I even doing? Just got lost. Contains base 64 encoded data. So let's do base 64 -d and data.txt. Boink. The password is this. You know what? I'm having fun with this game so far. Level 11. The password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt, where all lowercase and uppercase letters have been rotated by 13 positions. Yes, this is called ROT13, ladies and Mendelgen. How do I know that? You must have not seen this video. Decode ROT13 Linux terminal. To decode this, run this. What does the tr command do? The tr command in Unix is a utility for translating or deleting characters. It supports a range of transformations, including uppercase to lowercase, squeezing repeating characters, deleting specific characters, and basic find and replace. So essentially just manipulating words. And then not sure what this is, but this is probably ROT13. No way I will remember all of these commands though. And so instead of this echo thing, I do cat data.txt. Professional. There is the password. Level 12. The password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt, which is a hex dump of a file that has been repeatedly compressed. Why do I feel like this is going to be a nightmare? For this level, it may be useful to create a directory under /tmp in which you can work. Use mkdir with a hard to guess directory name, or better, use the command mktemp-d. What is a hex dump, first of all? Hex dump is a textual representation of binary data, displaying its contents in hexadecimal and often ASCII format. So I guess I just need to decode hexadecimal. To decode hexadecimal string directly from the command line, use echo to provide the string as input and pipe it into xxd with the -r reverse. So that's what xxd is. Why do I need to move it to a new directory though? Can't I just do this and instead of this just say cat data.txt? Oh, it gave me a bunch of weird stuff. Why? It says b at the end. Also, why? Oh, this file has been repeatedly compressed. I don't know what I should do with this information, but it's been compressed. I guess let's check out how it looks like. Vim data.txt doesn't look good at all. How to decode hex dump. How to convert hex dump to text. xxd-r. So xxd-r data.txt. Oh, wait. Oh no, never mind. This just says ban dit. It just didn't fit on my terminal. Do I have to do anything with this repeatedly compressed? Do I uncompress it or something? But it's a hex dump. It's not the file itself that was compressed. It's just like a, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see the commands. Strings base 64 strings. Used to extract printable character sequences from binary files or other non-text files. What if I try strings? Data.txt. Okay, so the strings is the file itself, of course, because it's a text file. Makes total sense now that I think about it. File, move, copy, make directory, xxd, bzip2, gzip. These are for compression. Tar is also a compression thing. Okay, I don't see any other ones. I think I have to use xxd. The xxd command in Linux is a utility used to create a hexadecimal dump of a given file or standard input. So this dump that I have here was created using that command. It can also perform the reverse operation, converting a hexadecimal dump back to its original binary form. Yes, please. -b, display the data in a binary format. I did -r, so let's do -b. It definitely changed. I don't know how much more useful this is. Oh yes, binary. This is binary, of course. To extract the meaningful human readable text from a binary file, you need to filter the output after reversing the hex dump. This is the purpose of the strings utility. It gave me something. Could like this be the password? I don't know. All the other passwords were super long. Maybe this whole thing is the password, but all the other passwords don't have any symbols and they're like backslashes, pluses, and so on. I don't think that's it. Reverse original file dot bin. Why is it bin? Oh, okay. Data 2 should have been bin because it's a binary file. And then I do strings on the bin file. Surely this works. It gave me the exact same thing. Wait, I am completely lost. Okay, I'm going to take a break and come back and defeat this because my brain is too deep fried for this one. Okay, I just tried to take a break. No, doesn't work. I just keep thinking about this question. How do you do it? Okay, let's rethink. The password is in data.txt, which is a hex dump of a file that has been repeatedly compressed. Oh, wait. The whole time I've been exporting the original data.txt into txt files. Maybe I should recompress it into the like Linux zip file. Right. Data.txt, data.tz. I guess I just have to guess the format like tar. This person wants tar.gz and this guy has .tgz. Okay, what if I do tar.gz? Boom. Okay, there we go. Why is it red? What if I do file data.tar.gz? What does that do? Okay, not sure. So it was compressed multiple times, which means that now I uncompress it again into hello2, right? And then file hello2. Oh, wait, Unicode text. Whoa. Wait, cat hello2? Oh, it's this symbol here. What? Very interesting. Why did it change now? Maybe let's extract hello2 into hello3 as well. Then file hello3, empty. Huh. You know what? Let's do it one more time. Hello3 into hello4, empty again. This is probably not the solution. Now it says gzip uncompressed data. I just did this. Again, why did it now work? I did xxd-r data.txt into what one? Oh, this is... I didn't like put it into another file before. Okay. So now I have this compressed thing, an archive. What if I do strings, what one? Okay, still nothing. No problem. I think we can extract it again. You can unzip gz files in Linux by adding the -d flag to the gzip gunzip command. So what I've learned is if I do this -r data.txt and put it into some other file like output, and if I do file output, it says it's gzip uncompressed data. That's where we are. Now just lock in and figure out the password. File without extension after xxd. Start vim as vim-b file name or type set binary before loading the file into the buffer. So I can open this file with vim-b output. Okay, a bunch of characters. Oh, surely this isn't the password, right? If it is, oh, I'm going to rage quit if it actually is. Wait, no way, right? All the other passwords were this length. If this is the password, I swear. Okay, permission denied, please try again. we're good. I mean, we're terribly in trouble. What if I do xdd-r data.txt into data.bin? Oh, I said xdd instead of xxd. There we go. And then file data.bin. What is this file? It's still gzip compressed data, even though it now has .bin extension. Wait a second. vim-b data.bin. And we're back here. Perfect. I don't know. I just don't know how to do this. No way I'm going to look up the answer. There's just no way. Ooh, I think I just made progress. Hold on. Hold. Now it says bzip2 compressed data. Before it said gzip compressed data. What did I just do? Let's remember. I did this. So first I did xxd-r data into data2.gz because I saw before that it was compressed with gzip. So I exported the original data.txt into gzip. Then I'm not sure what I did. Wait, I did ls and I saw that data2 was here. So how did that happen? Yeah, I think I unzipped it. It gave me a error message, but still data2 appeared. You know what? I'm not sure, but I'm going to roll with it. This now says bzip2. So I guess I unzip it with bzip. bzip2-d data2. Boom. Once again, it says can't guess the original name using data2.out. So now there's data2.out. What kind of file is it? Data2.out. Now it's gzip compressed data. So I do gzip-d data2out. Boom. Did something else appear? Wait, data2out is still here. File data2.out. Still gzip. Maybe I do this but don't provide the out. No such file or directory. So how did I uncompress it before? I did gzip-d data2. Why can't I do this now? gzip.d data2. Boom. Data2.gz. No such file or directory. I am so confused. Maybe I copy this data2.out file and name it data2.gz, and then I do gzip-d data2.gz, file data2. Oh, okay. POS6 tar archive. I think I'm cooking something. Extract POS6 archive. tar xvf file ought to extract the contents. tar xvf data2. Boom. It says data5.bin. File data5.bin. What is it? Wait, it's another POS6 tar archive. So do I do the same? Data5.bin? Data6.bin. I see what they mean now by repeatedly compressed. File data8. ASCII text. Surely it has the password. Cat data8. Boom. Let's go. What was this question? So the thing that screwed me up this whole time is that I didn't know that I have to rename the file to .gz in order to be able to extract it with gzip. Oh my god. I'm so happy I beat this question. Level 13. Whoa. Pause. I'm sorry, but I do have something important to tell you. It's what I've been working on for almost a year behind the scenes. It's a community for future big YouTubers, just like yourself, who want to grow their channel to 100,000 subscribers and beyond. I'm super proud of it. What makes this community different from YouTube guru courses? Well, a couple things. First, I've done it myself. I'm making videos for my own channel as I'm sharing all the stuff I learn inside the community to help you grow your channel. And second, I try to respond to every single post or DM I get inside to make sure you get personalized help. So it's not just other community members who are there to support you, but it's also me personally helping you to achieve your goals. So if you've been thinking in the back of your head that you'd one day like to give this YouTube thing a shot, or maybe you've tried it before but ran out of motivation to continue after only seeing gray arrows inside your YouTube studio, then I'd love to see you inside the community and help you get your very first 100,000 subscribers. So go to the link in the description to join the community. Okay, bye. Back to the video. The password for the next level is stored in etc bandit pass 14 and can only be read by user bandit 14. For this level, you don't get the next password, but you get a private SSH key that can be used to log into the next level. Note, localhost is a host name that refers to the machine you are working on. Right. This is just getting way more complicated. Commands you may need to solve this. SSH, telnet, NC, OpenSSL. Oh, baby. These are the depths that my knowledge hasn't reached yet. Not gonna lie. So let's first go to etc this, cd boom, and see what's here. Oh, it's not a directory. It's just a file. Wait, what? Bash is a directory. Oh, I forgot cd. cd's nuts. And if I ls, I get all of these files, and I need bandit 14. So cat bandit 14. Permission denied. Oh, yes. It can only be read by user bandit 14. That's why permission denied. I'm currently user bandit 13. So what now? SSH, I know about this one. Telnet. The telnet command in Linux is primarily used to connect to remote servers or devices using the telnet protocol. Telnet is not a secure protocol and is thus not recommended. Okay, so just like SSH, but it's like less secure. What about NC? The netcat command is a command line utility for reading and writing data between two computer networks. Prerequisites: two machines in the same network. So I guess bandit 13 and bandit 14 are in the same network. I need access to the command line terminal on both devices, which I don't have. I only have access to bandit 13. What's OpenSSL? OpenSSL is a cryptography software library or toolkit that secures communication over computer networks. It's generally used for transport layer. Okay. So what does it actually do? Generate RSA private key. Create a new private key. Okay, I don't know. S-client maybe? The S-client command implements a generic SSL client which connects to a remote host. Surely I can understand at least one of these commands. Nmap is a Linux command line tool for network exploration and security auditing. It's used for the following purposes: real-time information of a network, number of ports, list live hosts. I don't even know where to begin. The question says you don't get the next password, but you get a private SSH key that can be used to log into the next level. So where do I get the key? It says the private key is kept on the computer you log in from. So for me, it's going to be kept on bandit 13, while the public key is stored on the .ssh/authorized keys file on all the computers you want to log into. So this one will be stored on bandit 14. Generating RSA keys. So maybe I have to generate the keys with the OpenSSL command and then do something to log in. To create your public and private SSH keys on the command line, make a directory chmod ssh keygen. Okay. You will be prompted for a location to save the keys and a passphrase for the keys. Wait, I think these keys should already exist, no? Or do I have to create them? You get a private SSH key. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm reading too deep into this. Maybe I just need to find a folder where the key is stored. Let's check out our home folder. What's here? sshkey.private. Would you look at that? Cat SSH key. Ooh, okay, it's pretty long. What do I do with it now? Okay, I found the key that can be used to log into the next level. How do I do that? How to SSH into computer with RSA key. To use an existing private key in line, you need to select the identity file path with the parameter -i as follows. You need your SSH public key and you will need your SSH private key. SSH-i path to key file username server. And I think I replaced this path to key file with home/sshkey.private, right? Then the username will be bandit14, and the server, I guess localhost, because this says here, note localhost is the host name. Does that work? Something fingerprint. Are you sure you want continue? Yes, please. Permission denied. Oh, never mind. You're trying to log into this SSH server on port 22, which is not intended. If you're trying to log into the game, use the port mentioned in the SSH information. Maybe username and server need to be switched around. So instead of localhost bandit14, I can do the other way around. @bandit14. Could not resolve host name bandit14. You can use the identities only option. So private key file name for me is SSH key and host name is localhost local host. Ah, permission denied. Why is it denied? Failed to add the host to the list of known hosts. Home bandit13.ssh known hosts. So there's something else I need to do. So maybe I have to create a new folder, just like here, .ssh/, so mkdir, boom. You cannot create a directory .ssh, permission denied. Okay, never mind. Ensure that the private key has the correct permissions. Private key file needs restrictive permissions, ideally 600, read and write for the owner only. So this has read and write permissions, right? But permissions aren't a part of these commands, so I don't think I need to change them. Okay, it's the next day. I'm ready to completely destroy this question. You know, just in case, let's double check that this 100% doesn't work. Here we go. Permission denied. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how to solve this. I think it's over. I don't know what to do. I've tried everything. Well, clearly not everything. Okay, hear me out. This is what happens when I key scan localhost. There's the key right here. This is the public key. So technically this should just work. As far as I understand from all the tutorials, when the public key is already on the server machine, so this is the server, localhost 22, when it's there, I should just be able to SSH with my private key. So I just do localhost-p22 for port 22. And then I do yes, and it should work. But it says permission denied. Why? And it says could not create directory home.ssh because permissions are denied, and then it says failed to add the host to the list of known hosts. And I don't know what to do about that. I don't know how to tell it to create this known hosts file somewhere else. Okay, wait, what if I do bandit14 at localhost? Still permission denied, but there are no more error messages, which is good? I don't know. I can also do -vvv to give me all the error messages. Let's see what we have. Holy. Yeah, I think that's it. I failed the Linux knowledge test. Wait, hold up a second. I just rage quit, but came immediately right back to just double check on the man page for SSH, and we have -L. That's what I used in my default Windows terminal to connect to the Bandit game. See, -L for the username. So maybe this whole time, this can't be true, right? This can be right. If this whole time, all I needed to do was specify the username with -L, I will be very mad. SSH-I, let's do SSH private key, then -L for username, so bandit14, and then before this I just do localhost. Permission denied. Okay, we're safe. Whew, imagine this worked. Okay, I'm rage quitting for real this time. Goodbye.